Donald Trump may have been a New York real estate tycoon, but he aimed his campaign right here at flyover country, these vast red state regions of America that the deep state and the coastal elites seem to sometimes deplore. Author Victor Davis Hanson suggests in The Case for Trump that these so-called deplorables saw the billionaire brawler as a breath of fresh air.
He was not going to take anything from the media or from the politicals. So what the mainstream media saw as uncouth or crass or crude, they thought maybe so, but it's going to shock you and kill you before it kills us.
A growing number of voters thought President Obama personified the ruling class's attitudes.
They didn't like the talking down to, Americans can be lazy, Americans can be racist, the apology tour. It seems like when he went overseas, he talked about us as if he was not part of us. That bothered people.
Trump's Make America Great Again slogan gave them an opposite message. No more defeatism. We're going to start winning again.
China's not fated to run the world, and it's not going to bully you anymore, and you can't have a sovereign nation with open borders, and there's no such thing as deindustrialization. We're going to start building and manufacturing in these old red spelt cities.
It turned many non-voters and Democrat voters into Trump voters in states expected to provide Hillary Clinton the winning margin.
He was able, with this message and this delivery, to make 5 to 8 to 9 million people turn out to vote. They were the ones that gave him these narrow margins, 80,000, 100, that flipped all those states.
When it came down to choosing, he says voters saw clear differences.
It was a Manichaean choice between 16 years of Obama and Hillary Clinton. And it may be that way in 2020. They may feel that all there is between them and socialism is Donald Trump.
Hanson adds that opposing candidates thus far are moving toward extreme positions.
Reparations, basically infanticide is abortion, the new Green Deal, a 90%, 70% upper income tax bracket, a wealth tax, demolishing the wall, abolishing ICE, a foreign policy that looks favorably on Venezuela.
Hanson realizes Trump's combative style can be a turnoff for some, but what some call Trump derangement syndrome is causing his opponents to also look bad.
Joe Biden wants to take Trump out behind the gym and beat him up. Johnny Depp is talking about where's John Wilkes Booth again? And they see Kathy Griffin holding up Trump's head, or Robert De Niro saying that he wants to punch him.
Trump detractors see his Twitter rants and political incorrectness as offensive, but his base seems to love it.
Trump is capable of saying anything, anywhere, anytime to anyone, and that bothered other people more than it did them, and they just wanted to let go. It was almost like cutting the leash on a pit bull and just go out and bite them.
Hanson believes Trump's reforms and disruptive ways scare traditional Washington, or what some label the deep state.
They're permanent employees who have allegiance to nobody but themselves. And then it's predicated on always growing, so they tend to be more favorable to progressives and big government.
As the non-politician threatens this bureaucratic empire, Hanson says the other side plays legal hardball.
It's a Soviet style. We have the defendant. He's guilty. Just give us the crime now. And we've got to find the crime because we know Trump's. So they're going after him in a way they've never gone after another president.
Hanson predicts Americans will look past all the incivility and pick Trump again, depending on two factors: prosperity and peace.
And what will be the economy? If we're growing at 3% and unemployment is at 4% or below, he's in pretty good shape. And if he avoids a war overseas. Any of those three things will, I think, ensure his election.
Paul Strand, CBN News, reporting from farm country out in the state of Indiana.